Hey, what is up, you guys? Okay, so, today I thought it would be fun. Girl, we're in my mom's car. We in my mom's car. Broom, broom. Cause we are. We're in her car. She gave me the privilege of being able to smoke this bitch out. So that's what we're gonna do. So your girl is just gonna fucking smoke it up, toke it up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally it. So, so the reason why, she let me use the car, and also why the car is not being currently used, is because this car is a piece of fine. She's not a piece of shit, but she is broken, worn down, and tired, and we're poor and we can't put money into your ass, and I'm sorry, baby girl, you probably still have so much life in you, but like, we can't do it, girl. We can't do it. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. But we're here or whatever, and it's nice and warm in the car. So it's gonna get real claustrophobic real fucking quick, okay? And also, I left the key outside because I don't want to accidentally like lock. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to accidentally like lock the like car. I want to be able to fucking toke up in this bitch again, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I want to be able to try and toke up in here again, like later, obviously. So don't want to. My hair is getting so frizzy already just by being in here. Oh my god, I need to dye my hair. Don't look at me. Okay, so no, I need to have my little bits. I don't care how hot it is. I need to have my little bits. We're gonna smoke, and I'm gonna talk about revelations, honey, that I've had. Which is why the title of the video is what it is, because maybe I can help you, have a revelation for all you know. So, okay. Oh my god. As some of you guys know, I have been on a, spiritual journey of a sort. I've been very... Sorry, girl. Hold up. They're telling me just put the fucking shit on and then talk. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, okay. So I've been, on a spiritual journey of sorts, right? That immediately made my face so fucking round. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Hombre. Hola, joven. That's what it feels like. Anyways, so... Oh my god, this is so much better. Okay, so, as you guys know, I've been, kind of, a bit on, on a spiritual journey. I've been, going through the motions, girl. I've been going through it. I've been having the experiences, but also, it's not even just that. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm on a roll today, baby. I want to talk. I want to have a conversation, And so, okay, so I've been on a spiritual journey. I've been doing a lot of spiritual shit. I've been trying to connect with, oneself. I've been also, I've been talking to spirit. I've been, you know what I mean? And then when I say that, I cringe internally a little bit. But, or maybe it's because I haven't been talking to spirit. I've been talking to guides. That's the truth, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. I haven't been talking to spirit per se because I don't have just one. I have guides. And I know that for a fact because it never feels like I'm talking to just one bitch. It always feels like I'm talking to multiple motherfuckers at once. Which is why I feel like I jump so much. Anyways, so I've been on a spiritual journey, which means I've been cutting people off. I've been, and that's so bad the way that I said that with a smile, but you know what I mean? It's just, crying through the tears, laughing through the tears, whatever. So we've been cutting people off. I fucking went through a breakup. I fucking went through a huge situation that you guys know nothing about because I didn't feel like talking about that. But now we're going to talk about it because now it feels like the right time to talk about it because now I feel like I know where I'm at, Now I feel like I know where I'm at. Mentally, low-key. Or maybe I don't, and I'm just rambling and that's just how it is. So I'm a dumbass and maybe so are you. But so are you. We are all dumbasses in this fucking regime. You know what I mean? That is called life. You know what I mean? So, I have realized or come to the conclusion, or not even come to the, I've always known. That's the thing. I guess it's finally clicked for me, on some, like, the answer was always inside of you type shit. Because it was, and the answer was on that balcony, and I said the answer on that balcony, but I needed to go through all of the things that I've gone through to then realize that, you know? To make a long story short, because I don't really want to tell you the whole history of situations, but the long story short story of it is just, really cool guy came into life. I wanted friendship, but they showed me friendship, but I was also very unhappy in my current relationship. And so I read that as romance instead of friendship, which means I then started to see the situation as a romantic / like love situation, which it still definitely is like a love situation, but it's just more like I was trying to make a platonic desire and a platonic like infatuation and, you know, just like love. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's just like I let that somehow turn into me believing that I was in love with the person. Which is so funny because that's how I also feel that my 5-year relationship came to be, is that I fucked up and I was like, oh, he's so like cool, so I want to date him. But what I didn't realize was just that it should have just been a friendship. And that's what I was supposed to learn this entire time. That's what I was supposed to learn through all of the shit that I've gone through. That's what I was supposed to learn, is that stop immediately expecting and immediately looking, hoping, wishing for every single new connection to be the one. Stop hoping that each and every single person that is coming into your existence is the one. Stop thinking that it's the one. Because they can be the one. But by you perpetuating and projecting that idea of like, whoa, what if maybe this is the one, you're now getting rid of the free will that other person has, because now they don't know if you are seeing them as romance or as friendship, and you're making it complicated because you want it to be a friendship, but you're perpetuating this idea of, but what if they're the one? Do you understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't think that they're the one, or not that, but it's just like it shouldn't be something that's right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be something that's right here. It should be something that slowly creeps up on you. It shouldn't be something that you have at an immediate. It should have been something that grew and that crept up. Not something that you forced, not something that you wished for, not something that you hoped for. It should have just happened. And that's why my relationship with him failed, was because he never actually liked me. And I know he never actually liked me because he never flirted, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he never flirted. Like, it was always me that did it because I wanted him so badly. But he never actually showed me the emotion of that. And I wanted him to be the one so badly that I feel like I made myself believe that that's what it was, when that's not what it was. It was just a friendship, and it should have just stayed a friendship. And it really sucks because I lost a really cool friend because he ended up being a horrible fucking partner, you know? And like, it just kind of hurts because I don't want that back. Because I already know the human being that they can become when in a romantic situation that they don't want to be in. And I did not like that their answer to that was raping me, you know? But, I realized that it was all part of the process, you know? Because even if I did keep him as a friend, I would have then had a friend that would have done this to probably some other chick, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't have known that, because then that friend would have, probably have not told me, or maybe they would have told me, and then I could have, hopefully directed them in, the correct manner. But sadly, we didn't stay friends. We ended up becoming a relationship, when I'm starting to realize that maybe that should have probably have never have happened. I am happy for the moments that we had, but I'm not happy for how it turned out, and I'm not happy for how he turned out, and I'm not happy with how our energies mixed in that formula, We were never supposed to mix our chemicals. Like, we were not supposed to mix our chemicals, but we mixed them. And instead of separation happening, it just created like a karmic cycle. And I feel like that's what's happening. It's creating a karmic cycle. And I should have never have perpetuated romance onto him, but I did. And whatever, I fucked up, and that was a 5-year fuck up. But it also wasn't a 5-year fuck up, because it taught me so many things that I needed to learn. And it also hopefully taught him many things that he needed to learn. But he was a hard-headed bitch, so I really doubt it. But hopefully he did. I learned something. I learned what I needed to learn. Hopefully he did too, but I know he didn't. And it sounds so shitty to say that, but it's just, now that I'm in this spiritual journey, whenever I speak, words feel like things. And I don't know. I have a feeling that he's doing good, but I feel like there's just something, he's missing something, and I just wish him the best. I hate how things became what they became, and I hate that by extinction I ended up getting traumatized. But at the same time, life is life, he was always going to be a fucking predator. He was always going to be that. And I say that with full, that's it, that's just life. There's no other way for me to put it, except for then, if not me, it would have been someone else, And I have talked about it before on this channel when it comes to hate comments and stuff. And I'm starting to realize that I feel like, in a weird little way, I was put here to suffer the consequences that I know others wouldn't have been able to handle. Because what I went through with my past person, I feel like would have really fucked a chick up, and it did fuck me up. Don't get me wrong, it fucked me up, but it didn't fuck me up to the extent that it could have. And it's because of the sheer fact that I just won't allow that, and I've always been like that. I just, no, I'm just very, no, just no, you're, just no, that's it, just no. So even though I'm not happy and I'm not okay with the fact that happened, and that my significant other disrespected me to that point, and made me feel that way and shit, and also on top of that, another reason why I say that I feel like it would have happened no matter what, no matter who, no matter when, no matter where, is because I have a memory of like the very beginnings of a relationship. And now that I'm listening to my intuition and that words just feel like butter, like they just feel truth, like it's just, I'm just saying what I need to say, you know? And so it's just now it just, or not even just that, but it's just my words don't feel, it sounds so self-righteous, but it's just that like my words don't feel just fake, I guess. They don't feel, they just don't, you know, like it's me, you know, like I've just been listening to my intuition. Like I've just been listening to myself. And I have a memory of, like in the first year of a relationship, and they cannot lie and say that they don't have this memory, because I know they're manipulating fucking asses gonna say that they don't have this memory, but they have this memory. I know they do. And I know they do because it was something that really affected them at the time. And I know it affected them at the time. And I remember, I just know that they know, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, I just know that they know this memory. I walked out of the shower. This was like in the first year of a relationship. I walked out of the shower and he looked at me, and with, I fucking mean it, and I meant it then and I mean it now. I literally do not remember this word coming out of my mouth. I do not remember me like uttering it. I don't remember, like, I just don't remember saying it. Like, I just don't remember, you know, and maybe, and I guess I did. I presume I did. You know what I mean? I called him a raper. I was like, ooh, rapey. I said something like that when he looked at me. I said like, ooh, rapey. I said something like that. And, or like rapey, some shit when I came out the shower, because I came out the shower and I was in my towel, and he was looking at me when I was taking the towel off, and I remember it felt weird, but I didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything. And so now it feels in a way that the universe, that guides, me, myself knew what was going to happen, but I just wasn't listening to myself. Because I mean, I wasn't listening. And also, like, there's many things in that situation where I should have listened to myself so many times and I didn't, you know what I mean? Because there's so many like weird little things that he would do and that he does that's just like, now would bring my alarm bells up, but like at the time obviously didn't, because I just wasn't listening to me, and that's just the truth. I just wasn't listening to me. But I don't know. What I'm trying to get at is just that I feel like it was going to happen no matter what. I'm not happy that it was me, but I feel that the person before me or the person after me wouldn't have been able to handle his stupidity and just him. Like, I don't think person before me, I don't think the person before me could have done it. Or even the person not after me, but just like the person that would have happened if I wouldn't have came around, you know? I just don't know. It just wasn't meant to be, you know? It was supposed to be me and them, and I was supposed to go through the shit that I went through with them, and I was supposed to go through, you know, everything that I went through, because that was one of my first instances and show, like, that was like the beginning of the cycle that I need to break. That cycle showed me that I am really bad at being comfortable with platonic relationships, because I Because I was told as a kid that I was never gonna be loved. And that I was never gonna find love because I'm ugly, because I'm fat, and because I'm loud. And so baby Sunshine has been trying so hard to find that person to love her. And what she doesn't understand is just that love, baby girl, can come in so many different ways, in so many different forms. It doesn't have to come from a man. It doesn't have to come from sex. It doesn't have to come from feeling desired. It doesn't have to come from any of that shit. It comes from just people loving you and showing you that they love you. And I'm so stupid because and that's why I'm mad, because that roommate showed me that they loved me in very beautifully platonic, just natural human people ways. Like, he just showed me in such a beautiful way, and baby Sunshine wanted that to be her boyfriend. But what baby Sunshine doesn't understand is that he can love you just to love you, bitch. Like, he doesn't have to fucking find you, like, attractive, and he doesn't have to want to fuck you, and he doesn't have to want to, like, he can just love you. You can just be loved. You can just be loved. Like, that's it, you know? And I love him for loving me the way that he loved me. And I'm happy that he showed me in the cute little small weird ways that he did, because he did so much more than what my own partner did in the 5 years that we were together. And I say that, and I'm sweating so much because I'm in this fucking car and we're hotboxing it, but we're not, because I'm just talking, and I'm sorry, but yeah, he did so much more than what the other one did, that I just, you know, baby girl just put in the wrong slots, you know. I was just putting the wrong puzzle pieces in the wrong places when I should have just stepped back and looked at it and realized, you know, where I was going wrong. But it was a learning process. A fucking 1-year-old isn't gonna know. A fucking 2-month-old isn't gonna know. It's gonna take, you know, the 6-year-old to know, you know, it's gonna take the 3-year-old to know. So it's like, shit takes time. It's all just, you know, it's all part of the process, baby. That's what it is. It's all part of the process. And I hate doing the process, but it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process, baby. I don't know. I hate that I let go of such a beautiful friendship because I wanted it to be a relationship, because I didn't understand that friendship can be love just as much as the relationship can be love, you know, type shit. And I wish him the best. And I don't really wish my ex the best, but I do, because, you know, I wish him what he deserves. I always say that. I wish my ex what he deserves. Nothing more than just what he deserves. And I wish the ex-roommate the best, because I do wish the ex-roommate the best. I fucked up and I made him feel uncomfortable, and I hate myself for that. And I know I fucked up. I know where I went wrong, and I'm just sorry. Like, that's just it. Like, I'm just sorry, and hopefully you learned what you need to learn from this too, because I know I did. I know I finally did. So I don't know. But I love you. I love you guys. And I don't know, y'all. Breakthroughs are a beautiful thing. And I love you. And that's why I tell you that I love you, because love is something that you should just tell people when you feel it. Just tell people when you feel it. Because it doesn't mean this. Love doesn't mean this. It doesn't mean sex. Love doesn't mean sex. Love doesn't mean sex. You can just love. Literally just love people. Like, that's it. Sorry for getting mad, but it doesn't mean sex. And it took so long for that to